here to talk today about Dave Ramsey's 7 baby steps to financial freedom. So I thought it was too late for me. I really did think I was too old. It was too late. But I did go to his channel on YouTube and I was watching some videos and looking through his array of them. And these titles kept showing up. It's not too late. It's never too late. And I thought, you know what? It's not too late. So I decided I am going to do 7 baby steps to financial freedom. This is what I am working on right now. And I am starting immediately. Step 1 is to save $1,000. Now, this $1,000, it was called an emergency fund, but it's not really a fund for emergencies as a whole. What it is an emergency fund so you don't do crazy things like charging up your credit card if you blow a tire on your car, because you can get a tire for $1,000. Or if you have to go to a funeral, you can go to a funeral for a couple of $100 if you needed to buy an outfit or something, or you needed to travel somewhere. You could probably do that for $1,000. If one of your kids needed a loan for something, you could do that. Or something small breaks, you could probably fix it. You have to go to the doctors. $1,000 would probably be enough for that, where you're not making any dumb decisions, right? Or any like frantic decisions because you've got nothing. Right now, my savings account is pretty bad. I have a little bit of a pension fund that I'm going to start taking some withdrawals on, and I haven't done that yet. That is not complete yet. I'm going to the bank this week, so I put that in process to start doing it. So I can start taking some money out of my pension. I can save $1,000. So that is big. I don't make a lot of money. I make a little bit on YouTube from my North Star Tarot channel, and once this channel gets monetized, then hopefully I can make a little bit there as well. Anything I can do to make a little bit of money, I'm trying to do that right now. Step 1 is get that $1,000 so you don't make bad decisions and you don't screw up. You have that $1,000 as a little bit of a cushion or a safety net. That's the way I want to look at it. And then step 2 is pay your debts off. Dave Ramsey believes you should be debt-free. If you have a mortgage, that's okay. A lot of people have mortgages, okay? But you have to pay off your consumer debt. You have to pay off your student loans. You have to pay off all this stuff. He says pay your debts, and he uses the snowball effect to pay off debt. That with this method, the snowball method, that you would be able to pay off your debt within 2 years. I don't think I'll need anywhere near that time, but I am going to do my damnedest to pay off my debt as quickly as possible. Now, the snowball effect is you list all your debts. So list down all your debts, starting with the lowest amount debt to the highest amount debt, okay? Not the interest rate, the debt itself. So the lowest amount to the highest amount. And then what he says you do is you take any extra money you can make or any extra money that you have and put it on that small debt. So everything gets concentrated and put on that small debt, and you concentrate on that. You get another job. You do whatever you can to make a little bit of extra money. You eat beans and rice is what he says. So you pay that debt off, and then once you get that first small debt, then that amount and the next amount starts to roll together, and you have a bigger amount to put on your second debt. And then after the second one's paid, then it snowballs and you have more money to put on the third debt, etc., etc., etc. So I don't know how many debts you have, but I only have 3. So I'm hoping it will not take me too long to get those all paid off. Step 2 is debt repayment using the snowball method, okay? So those 2 I'm going to do. And then step 3, here's where I think that this is more an emergency fund, okay, to me, okay? The language doesn't really matter. It's how you believe, right? So step 3, he says you need to save 3 to 6 months of expenses. Once your debt is paid off, you need to save 3 to 6 months of expenses. What are all your expenses? And you need to have that saved. Again, that is not easy. That is not going to be easy to do on a fixed income. But I'm going to do my best. It might take me 2-3 years to do that, but I am going to keep plugging away at it. So I need my $1,000 for my screw up fund. Something happens and something shows up, then that's the fund. And then I think this 3 to 6 months of expenses sounds like more of an emergency fund to me. That's the way I like to look at it. Going to do that. And then number 4, 5, or number 6. Number 4 is the 15% income retirement funds. Okay, I'm already retired, so I'm not going to worry about that. Number 5 is make sure that you have money for the kids' college. And then number 6, so you're doing all these simultaneously, right? And number 6 is start to pay off your house. If you had a mortgage in your retirement, it would be best if you could pay it off. But with fixed income, it's very, very hard. After you have no debt, you can start working on maybe making a little bit extra payment on your mortgage, right? Or maybe not. If you can just do it and you're able to have that $1,000 slush fund and you're able to have the 3 to 6 months emergency fund, then maybe you're okay. And then number 7 applies. After you do all that, you can start enjoying your money. So you'll have 3 to 6 months of an emergency fund. You'll have your $1,000 or $2,000 slush fund if you want to increase it. Whatever you think you need, and you will have no debt. Stay debt free. That is the biggest thing. We can enjoy our lives so much better without that stress. Now, I'm not going to kill myself to do these things like I would if I was younger, but I am going to try my best to get all that done, and I know I can do it. I know I can be debt-free within 6 months. So if I can be debt-free within 6 months, and I can save that $1,000, and then I can work on putting away 3 to 6 months of expenses, I am getting serious here. Once that's done, then there's so much less stress, so much less worry. So I'm really, really going to work on that. Also, with the step 1, going back to step 1, he suggests you do that in 30 days. The $1,000 slush fund, I wouldn't call it an emergency fund. I'm going to call it a slush fund. I know if I was younger, I could maybe hustle more and I could have it done really, really fast. But I have to give myself a little bit of grace. Maybe it's going to take me a little bit longer, but that's okay. So I am going to do my damnedest to have it done by October 1st. This video will be posted before September 1st. I will try to have it done by October 1st. But if not, then I'm going to look at November 1st, okay? And if I don't make it then, I'll look at December 1st. I am not giving up, and I am going to keep pushing myself. I suggest you do too. Less stress, no debt, and being able to enjoy ourselves. And it's just going to take some focus, maybe a little bit of work that maybe I'll have to do that I didn't want to do. Maybe try to come up with some creative ways to make a little bit extra money. Whatever it takes, I'm going to do it. And I hope you will too. And at least I hope this video gives you hope that we can have wealth and we can be secure and we can be debt free. Like always, be brave, be strong, and love endlessly. Bye for now.